This episode is brought to you by HostGator. Also, for some reason as humans, one of our favorite things to see is other people embarrassing themselves. That's why there are so many videos on YouTube of people falling, failing, and hurting each other.
It can also be one of the reasons why we're obsessed with shows like American Idol and Jersey Shore, where a lot of people go and act a fool and look dumb, and people watch it faster than a jackrabbit wrapped in bacon being chased by a big ol' hound dog.
Well, ironically, this week on X Factor, instead of a contestant making a fool of himself, it ended up being two judges.
Natasha Kills and her husband Willy were recently fired from X Factor New Zealand because they were bullying a contestant for saying things like this.
I am disgusted at how much you have copied my husband.
All right, new rule. Let's not ever say that we're disgusted by someone unless they've actually done something horrible like broken a law or murdered someone.
But let's see why she thinks the contestant has copied her husband.
From the hair to the suit.
The suit? Does this woman think that wearing a suit is stealing from her husband?
Oh no, maybe she's been trapped underground for the last 100 years and doesn't realize that most men have worn a suit before. Under her rules, so many people are copying her husband.
Conan O'Brien, Jimmy Fallon,
President Barack Obama, President George Bush,
President Bill Clinton, President Justin Timberlake. He even has a song about it.
Every man that's ever been to the Grammys, including people who won Grammys, which her husband has not.
You're a laughing stock. It's cheesy. It's disgusting.
No one's even laughing at the guy, but now ironically everyone is laughing at her because of her daft view on the world as it is.
But it's interesting that she's accusing a man of being unoriginal because we're kind of going into an age where so few things are new. Humans naturally inspire each other. That's why every movie that comes out these days is a remake or based on something that someone loved when they were a child.
Further, she states, "I'm embarrassed to be sitting here in your presence to even dignify you with an answer of my opinion, queen."
Boys and girls at home, this is called entitlement. It's important in life to realize that no one is entitled to anything. We're all born under the same sun and we popped out of our mother's genitals or maybe even a test tube knowing zero things and pooping ourselves. You should never be disgusted by another person singing. And if for some reason you are, don't try to embarrass them in front of millions of people on television or you will get thousands of tweets from people enlightening you on how douchey you are.
Like this one showing her posing like Lady Gaga and MIA.
Or this one showing her Lord Farquaad haircut.
Joe Irvine, the contestant during the show, responded to her remarks by saying, "Thank you, Natalia, you're beautiful." That's called being the bigger person. So what do you guys think? Do you think that she was wrong for her criticism? At what line does criticism stop being that and become bullying?
Do you somehow think that Natasha Kills knows her and her husband are John Lennon and Yoko Ono copycats? Let us know in the comments down below. Also, got a cool idea for a blog or website that you can put pictures of anything you want, maybe even Photoshop pictures of myself and Miranda Cosgrove. We'll go and start using HostGator.
It's easy as hell to create a website by installing WordPress with one click or using their built-in website creator.
Use the coupon code SourceFED and get 30% off of everything. Oh no, if I had on a jacket, I would be copying Natasha Kills' husband. I'll never get a Grammy.
It's okay, neither will I.